Hello viewers, this D2 Fast here. In today's video I want to show you this 2-channel dashcam from the company KINGSLIM. This one here is a model D2. It features a 2.5K resolution front camera and a Full HD 1080p rear camera. This dashcam uses a Sony Starvis IMX335 sensor which gives clear recording in all lighting condition. Now the rear camera is waterproof, so you can install it inside the vehicle or outside. Now believe it or not, this 2-channel dashcam retails for $80, which is a great price if it performs well. In this video we'll go over the features on this dashcam, get it installed, and check out the daytime and nighttime video. Let's get started. Let me show you the unboxing of this dashcam. There's a KINGSLIM D2 Dashcam, windshield mounts, rear camera, power cable, rear camera cable, mounting hardware, quick start guide, and a plastic pry tool. Here's a look at everything you get with this dashcam. Let's take a look at this dashcam. On the front, there's a front camera. It records in 2.5K resolution. The field of view is 170 degrees and has an aperture of f1.6. So the aperture opening is very large, ideal for low light recording. Over here, there's a speaker. Looking on this side, there's the up select, menu, down select, and the power button. Looking at the top, this mini USB connector is a power input. In the middle, there's where you install the windshield mounts. Next to it, there's a rear camera cable input. Looking on this side, there's the OK button, and over here is a memory card slot. Now this dashcam supports up to 128GB memory size. The memory card is not included, so you do have to provide your own. Looking at the bottom, there's a reset switch, and there's a microphone. Looking at the back, on the left side, there's a power LED. Below that is a record LED. And right here is a 3-inch IPS LCD display. Here I'll install a memory card. To install the windshield mount, simply slide this onto the top and then adjust the angle. Place this on the windshield, push it down, and lock this in place. Here's a power cable. This cable is 11.5 feet long. Plug the end with a mini USB into the DC input port. With the rear camera cable, plug this connector into the AV input. This cable is 22 feet. And then connect the rear camera to this connector on the cable. This camera has a resolution of 1920 by 1080 and is waterproof, so you can install this outside the vehicle or inside. Let's power this on. Here's telling you to format the memory card. So let's do that right now. I'll press the menu button. Okay. Looking on the LCD, at the top right hand corner is a rear camera view. On the main screen, you're looking at the front view. While it's recording, you see a flashing red dot right here, and also the record LED will be flashing. At the top, there's a date and time. At the bottom here, it'll show you if the microphone's on, if it's recording, going to setup, and also if the video is being locked. Now this LCD is not a touch screen, so you cannot tap these icons to make the changes. So let's go into the setup menu. Resolution. Now at the top it tells you the front camera is 2K and the back camera is 1080p. If I press the OK button, I can change the front resolution to 1080p, so both cameras are 1080p. Next, loop recording. Default's 3 minutes. You can set it for 1 minute or 5 minutes. Now with the loop recording, the dashcam does record continuously with 3-minute video clips. Once the memory card is full, then it'll start overwriting the oldest file. Next, record audio. You can mute the microphone. G sensor. Default's low. You can set it for off, low, middle, or high. With a G sensor, if you get into an accident, the dashcam will detect the impact and lock that video clip so it will not be overwritten. Parking guard. There's a parking mode recording. Default's off. You can set it for low, middle, or high. License. Here you can enter a unique number to identify this dashcam. Screensaver. Default's 1 minute. With this setting, you can have the LCD turn off automatically while it's recording. By default, it's 1 minute. I'm going to turn this off, so the LCD will remain on. Video encode. You can toggle between H.264 or H.265. Frequency, 60 Hz or 50 Hz. USB mode will allow you to set this dashcam as an external drive so you can connect this to your PC. Mirror image, by default is on, or you can set it to off to flip the image horizontally. Key voice, you can turn on and off the beeping. Speaker, you can adjust the volume of the speaker. Boot sound, you can turn this on or off. Language, here you can set different languages. Date and time, here you can set the date and time. Format to format the memory card. Default will change the settings back to factory default. Version is a version of the software. Now while the dashcam is recording, if you press the OK button on the side, it'll stop the recording. Press it again to start recording. You can also press the up select button, that'll take a still picture. If you press the down select button, that'll mute the microphone. Press it again to unmute. You can press the power button to shut it down. So let's take this to the vehicle, get it installed, and we'll take a look at the daytime and nighttime video. To install the dashcam, place the suction cup onto the windshield, push it down, turn the knob clockwise to lock it in place, adjust the angle of the dashcam, connect the power cable, connect the rear camera cable, run both cables up to the headliner and over to the A-pillar, pull back the weather stripping, run this rear camera cable up along the edge right here. Now you need to be careful and keep the cable away from the side curtain airbag. Run the power cable along the side down here and take it over to the center console where you'll plug in your cigarette lighter plug. Connect the cigarette lighter plug to the 12-volt accessory port. I ran this cable all the way to the back. Now you'll notice there's a red wire on this rear camera cable. If you connect this to the backup light, when you put the car in reverse, it'll turn on the parking guideline on the rear camera view. You do not have to connect this, but it's up to you if you want to use this function. Now since the rear camera is waterproof, you can install this outside the vehicle. An example of where you might want to install this is right above the license plate in the middle. Now with this type of install, you do need to run the wire through the back hatch and into the vehicle. The second option is to install this on a back window inside the vehicle. Using a double-sided tape, I'll mount the camera in this position right here. Connect the camera to the cable. You can tuck the rest of the cable behind the headliner. Here's what the cable looks like after it's done. Start the car up. Once the dashcam power on, the recording will begin automatically. With the red wire connected to the backup light, when you put the car in reverse, the dashcam will change to the backup view with parking guidelines. And when you put it back into park, it'll go back to the regular view. As you saw in the recorded video, this KINGSLIM D2 Dashcam performed quite well. The front camera has very good video quality recording. The exposure, contrast, and white balance were very good. You're able to see details like license plates in front of you. Nighttime recording was also very good, with the Sony Starvis image sensor is able to provide a good quality recording for both day and nights. Now the rear camera did not do as well as the front camera. Even though it records in 1080p, I found the image quality to be not very sharp. Now do keep in mind the price point of this dashcam. It retails for $80 and you're getting a 2-channel dashcam with built-in parking mode and a large IPS LCD display. So you're definitely getting a lot of value at this price. If you're looking for an affordable front-rear camera dashcam, I think you should definitely consider this. If you want to learn more about it, check out the link below. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, remember to click on a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, please click on the subscribe button to support this channel. Also click on the notification bell so you'll get notified of my new videos. Thank you and have an awesome day.